Welcome everybody to this new video to Express. Let's take a look into how we can create a dynamic page website inside your actual Wix.com. So if you want to get started with a dynamic website, what I can totally suggest to you is to go directly into create your new site. Now in here, what you wanted to do is to try to find out like the best template that can be helping you to upgrade, even though if you have a free version. So let's say for example that I wanted to create like a website for a branding portfolio. If I hit into the next, it's going to be showing me a lot, but truly a lot of template that I can use. In this case, let's go for tech portfolio. And I'm going to hit now into next. Usually, what you can do is to create your website totally for free or let Wix do this by yourself. When we talk about making dynamic stuff, is to adding just a small amount of animations through our actual website so we can do the best into our own editor. So in my case, I wanted to add a portfolio. I'm going to add a blog, an Instagram feed, and a video. I'm going to hit now into next. Then, as I just told you, it's going to be asking you to begin with a template or to get a custom build site. In our case, let's go for begin with a template. We want to find like the best dynamic tool that can be helping us to get started with our actual website. So let's go for creative. Now into creative, what I wanted to do is to focus into portfolios, or you can always directly into designs. But now check it out here. As you can see, we do have a bunch of elements where we can just get started. But if you go directly into view instead of edit, you can see like how it's going to be looking your website when you are checking it out this like a preview. So if I scroll a little bit down, you can see that I have like a few animations when I have my actual website. So actually I think it's actually working great. I'm going to hit now into albums. So all of these elements by default are already added into my website. So check it out, how does the actual images, the text disappeared as I move and scroll my mouse. And if I choose one of those, usually they have like a small amount of animation that can be helping people to check it out that your store is actually looking good and has really great development tools. So if you kind of like what you're seeing, let's go back and go for edit this site. So this one should be taking you now into the template of the actual Wix. So now inside the actual template of your Wix, what you want to do is to just change the elements that are inside this custom website for the elements that you actually wanted to see. So since this actual website does not have the elements that we asked it to add, automatically it's going to be added for us. Now the artificial intelligence write our site content. For example, add some detail about your site. Let's go for this is a portfolio of a branding company that works with YouTube about e-commerce tutorials and educational. Now create site text, and the text for our site should be like generated automatically. This is a new implementation of the actual Wix, and I do love to use it because it's totally for free. So check it out here. We have here the alt rights reserved. I'm gonna hit now into the about, for example. Let's go into the left part that has the pages and menu, and now I can go into my main portfolio, of course. So I click here, and this one is going to be taking us here into this reset works. So as you can see, what we usually need to do is to get started with the actual editing of our companies. So for example, here I can change my image. So I'm going to hit now into change image, whether you wanted to choose your own portfolio stuff or to add files that are already added into Wix. Since we are making a portfolio, we wanted to add elements from our store, or in this case my portfolio, I wanted to add my own information, my own explore, my own custom images. So after you choose your image, you would like to make this like a little bit bigger or smaller. That totally depends on you. So I'm just going to move this a little bit like this and resize it like this. You can change the animation if you wanted to. For example, let's say that I wanted to make a quick animation from this one, so I click here, and instead of just making the expanded, I can move to turn in, fly in, pivot off, fold in, spin, and much more. Usually what people do when they are scrolling a product is that they actually just make the slide of the flip like this. So you wanted to do something basic so people are not that distracted for your animation. So I'm going to hit now into customize. Usually, when you're just getting started with a domain, you can get a free Wix if you wanted to, or you can connect your own customized domain. In my case, I'm going to just leave this like that, saved and continue. And once you saved your new developer website, you can always hit into done, hit into published, and now that your account has now been published, you can always go into preview so you can check it out how it's going to be looking your website at the end of the day. So let's go into preview and check this out. The animation is actually working. And what is the best too is that the elements of the artificial intelligence has now been added into my website. And speaking about the animation, my website is now dynamic and easy to use. So what is left to be done for you guys is just to edit the tools, to add the elements that you do want to see, and delete the elements that you don't want to see. You can delete pages, you can add more pages, you can add more blogs, you can add even your social medias into the right part. You can do so much more inside the editor of Wix and inside the actual dashboard of your own Wix section. So with that being said, guys, we have now reached into the very end of the video. We have now created a really great website so far. You can edit this as you are working in here. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see how great is the actual Wix application in order to get started. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully, guys, I can see you next time.